Hello, in this video we'll talk about graphing quadratic function using transformations. Here is an example. To sketch the function x minus 4 quantity square minus 5 using transformation, we start with the graph y equal x square, as we see here in blue, y equal x square, and then we shift this graph y equal x square, the original graph, 4 units to the right, and that's because we have x minus 4. If it was x plus 4, we're gonna shift to the left. So when it's plus, you shift to the left. When it's minus, you shift to the right. And then that will give us the graph here in black, y equal x minus 4 quantity square. And then we shift 5 units down, because I have negative 5, we're going to shift 5 units down. If it was positive 5, we're going to shift the whole thing 5 units up. And then we end up with the graph y equal x minus 4 quantity square minus 5. Let's see another example. This example we have a negative 2 as a coefficient before x plus 1 quantity square plus 3. So we using transformation to graph this quadratic function. We start with the graph of y equal x square, as we see here in red. This is y equal x square, and then we're gonna shift, and we're gonna shift 1 unit to the left, because again it's positive, we go to the left. If it was a negative, we go to the right. So here I shift 1 unit, I shift the vertex here 0 0, become minus 1 0. So what we have right here is y equal x plus 1 quantity square. And then the next step is we stretch vertically by a factor of 2. By a factor of 2. So what we have, we started with x square, then we shifted, we get x plus 1 quantity square, and then we're gonna stretch it vertically by a factor of 2, which gives us the graph of 2x plus 1 quantity square here in blue. For example, the point 1 multiplied by 2 become 2, and so on. For 0 stays 0, is the same, and so on. So this point here, it will multiply by 2, 3 become 6 somewhere far away, and so on. And the same with this point. This is the point when y equal 1. This is minus 2, 1. So the y value multiplied by 2 end up at 2. So negative 2, 2 for the new value. And then the next step, remember that the graph we're trying to graph is minus 2 x plus 1 quantity square, then plus 3. So far we have 2 x plus 1 quantity square. Then we need to reflect. We have this negative right here, so we need to reflect the whole graph. So as you see in here, the one in blue is 2 x plus 1 quantity square, and we're gonna reflect it with respect to the x-axis. We get negative 2 x plus 1 quantity square. And again, I just left this graph here where we started from, which is just x square. Now the last step is just to shift 3 units up, and as you see, this is the graph that we had before, negative x plus 1 quantity square. We shifted every point 3 units up, 3 units, 3 units. So we move the whole graph 3 units up, and that's what gives us negative 2 x plus 1 quantity square plus 3. And this is how we shift a parabola, and I hope this is helpful.